Metro rail coaches to reach Dhaka soon, as project approaching completion fast with 49% accomplishment of work so far. Train tickets made available at counters from today. People, not barrels of guns, Awami League's sole source of power, says Ubaidul Qadir, urges the engineers to play a stronger role implementing government's mega plans. Country records 34 coronavirus deaths in the past 24 hours as global pandemic toll tops 9,21,000. US Secretary of State joins historic Taliban-Afghan government. The construction work of Metro Rail has been going on rapidly, and the overall progress of the project is 49.15%. In the meantime, Japan has made the first set of trains and the coaches will come to Bangladesh soon. This Metro Rail, or MRT Line 6, will reach Motijheel via TSC of Dhaka University and Bolton. Concrete pillars are visible on 10.86 kilometers viaduct out of 11.73 kilometers of the first phase. In addition, setting up of rail tracks on the viaduct is also underway simultaneously. Local and foreign engineers, officials, employees and workers have been working relentlessly despite coronavirus situation. Decision makers hope that construction of Metro Rail will be finished within the stipulated time. They also hope this modern Metro Rail will reduce sufferings of the city dwellers caused by traffic congestion largely. Bangladesh Railway has started selling tickets for the passengers through the counters across the country today. The selling of train tickets started this morning at all its counters after more than 5 months break due to corona pandemic. Out of the 100% seats, the railway authorities are selling only 50% tickets to prevent coronavirus. Out of the 50% tickets, 25% are being sold at the station counter and the rest 25% will be sold online. Bangladesh Railway stopped selling train tickets at the counters from last 26 March, and after more than 5 months recess, the ticketing system has come into normalcy. Awami League General Secretary Ubaidul Qadir has said, Awami League's strength is people, not barrel of gun. Awami League is not a house of cards that it would get destroyed in a tap, he added. Ubaidul Qadir was addressing the inaugural ceremony of a representatives conference of the Institution of Diploma Engineers Bangladesh, IDEB, in Dhaka today. He joined it through a video conference from his official residence. Mentioning Awami League's root is very deep in the soil, Ubaidul Qadir said, Awami League remains in the hearts of the people as it led every democratic movement, struggle, achievement and progress of the nation as well.
মির্জা ফখরুল ইসলাম আলমগীর সাহেব বলেছেন, ক্ষমতা নাকি তাসের ঘরের মতো ভেঙে পড়বে। আমরা বলতে চাই, বাংলাদেশ আওয়ামী লীগের শক্তির উৎস বন্দুকের নল নয়, আমাদের ক্ষমতার উৎস বাংলাদেশের জনগণ। প্রতিটি দুর্যোগে, সংকটে গত 70 বছর ধরে জনগণের পাশে থেকেছে আওয়ামী লীগ। তাই যারা মনে করেন আওয়ামী লীগের অবস্থান তাসের ঘরের মতো, তারা বোকার স্বর্গে বাস করছে।
Pointing to the engineers, the Road Transport and Bridges Minister urged the engineers to play a significant role to implement the government's mega plans in attaining the goal of building a prosperous Bangladesh by 2041.
মাত্রা অর্জনের ক্ষেত্রে সরকারের মহাপরিকল্পনা বাস্তবায়নে আপনারা হবেন নিয়ামক শক্তি। আশা করব আপনাদের মেধা শ্রম দিয়ে সরকারের উন্নয়ন পরিকল্পনা এগিয়ে নেওয়ার পাশাপাশি সরকারি অর্থ যেন অনিয়ম দুর্নীতি অপচয়ের নর্দমায় ভেসে না যায় সেদিকে আপনাদের সংশ্লিষ্টতা আমি আশা করছি।
IDEB President A.K.M. Hamid presided over the function, while his General Secretary Muhammad Shamsur Rahman also spoke. Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal has urged the diploma engineers to march forward the development projects along with facing COVID-19 under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. He made the call while addressing the Representatives Conference of the Institution of Diploma Engineers Bangladesh IDEB held in the capital today. The Home Minister joined the function through video conference from his residence. IDEB President A.K.M. Hamid chaired the function, which was also addressed by its General Secretary Shamsur Rahman. Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal expressed hope the diploma engineers will continue their contributions for the progress of the country in future, as they played an important role to this effect in the previous years. 34 more COVID-19 patients died in the last 24 hours in the country, increasing the death toll from the pandemic to 4,702. The recovery count rose to 238,271 after another 2,247 recovered during the period. A press release of the Directorate General of Health Services said this today. It said the tally of infections has surged to 3,36,044 as 1,282 new cases were confirmed in the last 24 hours. Now, international news. India reported another record for daily coronavirus cases, with the Health Ministry confirming 97,570 cases over the past 24 hours. Some 1,201 people in India also died from the virus. India has now over 46,88,000 cases and 77,768 deaths. COVID-19 global death toll crosses 9,21,000 with more than 2,87,25,000 infected. On the other hand, more than 2,6,44,000 people have recovered so far. In US, the current epicenter of the pandemic has now over 66,39,000 confirmed cases and 1,97,473 deaths. In Brazil, the total death toll from COVID-19 is over 1,30,000, while over 42,83,000 people were infected. The first peace talks between the Afghan government and the Taliban have begun in the Gulf state of Qatar after months of delay. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo called the meeting historic as he flew to Doha for the opening ceremony. The talks were due to start after U.S.-Taliban security deal in February. But disagreements over a controversial prisoner swap stalled the next stage, as did violence in Afghanistan, where 4 decades of war are at a stalemate. A delegation of the leading Afghans left Kabul for Doha on Friday, the day 19 years ago of the deadly attacks on the U.S., which led to the end of Taliban rule. Now news on sports. Belarusian Victoria Azarenka will face Japanese Naomi Osaka in the US Open Women's Singles Final tonight. The match will start at 2 a.m. Bangladesh Standard Time. Austrian Dominic Thiem will face German Alexander Zverev in Sunday's US Open Men's Singles Final. And now to end the bulletin, a recap of the top stories. Metro rail coaches to reach Dhaka soon as project approaching completion fast with 49% accomplishment of work so far. Train tickets made available at counters from today. People, not barrels of guns. Awami League's sole source of power, says Obaidul Qadir, urges engineers to play a stronger role implementing government's mega plans. Country records 34 coronavirus deaths in the past 24 hours as global pandemic toll tops 9,21,000. US Secretary of State joins historic Taliban-Afghan government peace talks in Qatar. And in the final of US Open Tennis women's singles, Naomi Osaka faces Victoria Azarenka tonight. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you indeed for joining us, and be invited to watch 11:30 Bangla News. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.